Hi there, I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent Training. Welcome to our Word of the Day series, where I've been talking about how to pronounce words that you've requested in American English. Today's words were requested from a couple of different viewers, so I want to take a look at the words rare and rarely. And these are challenging words because of the American R sounds in the words. And so we'll break down how to pronounce them correctly and how to get them smooth and fluent in your everyday speech. So looking at the word rare, we have the AIR Diphthong. And so first and foremost, if you struggle with saying the R sound, you're going to want to look at working on words that start with R, words that have the sound and the air sound by themselves before you're trying to do a word like rare, where you have to start on the R and go into the diphthong air. It's a challenging combination. To build this word rare, what I recommend is first starting with your sound, then working on your AIR diphthong, where you're going to go from a tense A into your tight back air. You tend to we glide very quickly. We don't really say air slowly, but that may help you get those sounds and sequence those sounds if you're finding that challenging. Once I can say air, I want to start on my R and add the air, so try air, rare. You may again find it very hard to do both R's, but basically my tongue starts in the R position, rare, and it moves a little bit to the A and then right back into the rare. You can find help for other challenging words that have multiple R's on my American R playlist, as well as in this Word of the Day series. You can search for your word in the search tools on the channel page. And you can also leave your comment and question in this video or any of my videos, and I'll direct you to some resources to help you. When I want to say the word rarely, I just add the ly sound to my word rare, and so it's going to be the same first syllable stress, and then I'm adding a ly. So rarely sounds like rare, and I use a light front L on that ly. Make sure that you have the tense E sound, rarely, and again, build rare first and then try rarely next. When I can say rare and rarely by themselves, I want to start trying to use them in sentences so that it becomes fluent and natural for me to pronounce them correctly as I'm speaking. So it's rare for me to eat spaghetti. That's not true, but I'm coming up with something off the top of my head. I don't like to eat meat rare. I rarely I rarely come across a word that I can't pronounce, although it does happen. That's also kind of not true. I'm often talking about how many of these words are challenging also for native speakers, not just non-native speakers, because of the combination of the sounds in the words. So don't be frustrated. It's not just difficult for you. I only speak to some of my friends rarely because they live far away. I rarely struggle so much with coming up with examples for how to use words like rare and rarely in a sentence. Okay, thanks so much for the suggestion.